Syed and all dignitaries, the core team of Eaton, Mr. Satish Kazi, Mr. Sanjeev and the rest of the team here from COSMA. It's been a great pleasure and honor for us to be here in this beautiful, recently expanded industry of Eaton. And Mr. Syed was sharing with me that in Pondicherry, this is the biggest footprint of industrial estate of an electrical sector, and that's a matter of great pride that we have this going in this place, because it's difficult, I know, to get good people when you're located in a place which is not a city, typical city of India. But Eaton has been able to not only do that, but even when senior people in the last year or so left the organization for one reason or the other, he has been able to fill in the places with Mr. Piyush and Mr. Binod Muni so beautifully, so quickly, and I'm sure that this new team out here is going to take Eaton to greater heights going forward. When I talk of Eaton, it's something which, a wave of gratitude fills my entire being, because in business we often come across game-changing situations in our experiences being through the tenure of what we were and what brought us to where we are. And it was one such situation way back in 2016-17 when Eaton reached out to me, and they not only trusted me, but they also invested in load controls and Modutech in terms of getting type testing done, not only for low voltage switchgear range to IEC 614391 and 2, but also medium voltage to IEC 62271-200. And once we did the type testing, got it over, Eaton landed me with a 35 crore order. And this was for Kia Motors in the outskirts of Bangalore. Mind you, the previous year I had done just 36 crores turnover. And I had to do this 35 crores in just a matter of 5 months. I got tremendous support from Eaton, and when we were able to go forward and execute this project to the satisfaction of all stakeholders, one thing stood out for me is the fact that we would never have been able to do this without the modular technology. And although we had introduced modular technology in the year 2000, and although I had registered the company Modutech Ready Panels Private Limited in the year 2007, I filed nil returns for the next 10 years because I was not really able to get that drive in me, that purpose, clarity in me to take it forward. And when I was able to execute this order in 5 months to the satisfaction of all stakeholders, I said, I am not going to my grave without fully exploring the technology and the possibilities of modular technology. And that is when I started in right earnest billing from Modutech Ready Panels Private Limited. So I owe this to Eaton, that you have really given me that push to get this out there and to serve panel builders in India and overseas. So over to COSMA. COSMA, the tagline for us is Uniting Panel Builders. And we really feel the need for this, because the more we come together, the more we learn together, and therefore the more we grow together. COSMA is headquartered in Mumbai, and it's an entire process of navigating actually from survival to sustainable growth and aiming for a journey to world class. So this is what COSMA is all about. To give you a brief history of COSMA, panel builders would normally meet in the place of electrical consultants and end users, end customers, and then there was this feeling of animosity when one panel builder, he has come. So he's going to take away my order. And this kind of a feeling, Mr. Kazi along with Mr. Azim Majumdar, Mr. Kamlakar Fatke and Mr. Naveen Shah, they got together and they said, can we get over this animosity? Can we look at collaboration rather than competition? And that was the beginning of COSMA. And today we are spread over 16 states and union territories, and we have, at the time of preparing this presentation, it was close to 500 members, and as Mr. Sadish Kazi says, we have now crossed, we are 510, and hopefully we will grow and keep growing from there. So everything starts with a vision, and in this case it was the vision of our Chairman Emeritus, and he says that he envisions COSMA to being the premier association of control and switchgear, control panel and switchgear manufacturers. And the whole idea is to bring out quality of products and services, therefore creating value for the customer in India and the world at large. And this is being very beautifully backed up by the mission statement from our President Sanjeev. He is such a humble person to foster a fraternity of control panel and switchgear manufacturers association, to nurture high standards of quality, to seek avenues of creation of better relations, to create higher goodwill among our members, to recognize that wealth and abundance are fundamental gift from nature for those who strive, and coexistence is the key to sustenance of our ecosystem, to help our members to seek and pursue knowledge as a means of betterment of personal position and continuing growth for self and society. When you look at the objectives of COSMA, we are here to create professional brotherhood and friendship, to bring unity and cooperation amongst members. We have a group of around close to 400 COSMA members in WhatsApp, and one request from one member saying that I want to understand whether anybody can help me with this type testing, or whether anybody can help me with this particular product availability. You will find that there is a lot of support coming into the system, and that's really nice to see. I mean, it's really fantastic. To represent the government and other bodies the problems of trade, there are a lot of things which comes against you from the blue, and then when it does happen, whether it's octroi or entry tax or whatever it is, we have a certain influence which we gather together, with which we are able to support each other and make certain changes for the betterment of everyone. So we have other similar organizations, and then in terms of learning together to ensure that there is a due recognition and work for the better deal of our business, to strive to achieve the removal of all acknowledged grievances affecting the industry's interest. So basically COSMA is here for the larger interest of our fraternity, and we strive to do this day in and day out. So this is our board of directors. All of them had come for the awards night which we had in Bangalore for the first time, and most of them are in Mumbai. And it was the kind of brotherhood and fellowship we have here is something amazing. We also have designated, our director here, Raju Bhai, is for chairman membership growth. We have Vishal Singhvi for electronic media. Shakir takes care of our activities in Karnataka, Deepesh in Kerala, Rajesh in Tamil Nadu, so on and so forth. So what we do in COSMA is we organize a lot of technical seminars, webinars, training programs, technical and managerial get-togethers to understand more about what we do. We organize factory visits like what we are here today. We have visited similarly several factories across the country, and if anyone outside, any panel builder wants to come in to visit a factory like say Eaton, it is so difficult for Eaton or any other company for that matter to give that kind of personal attention for one panel builder. But then when we come together as 16 panel builders, it does make a difference for us as well as for you, and that's the beauty of COSMA. Quality assurance and control biannual awards function. So this is something we had day before yesterday, and we recognized 4 stalwarts in the industry. One was the Lifetime Achievement Award went to Mr. Madan Dodeja of the Vashi Electricals Group. They're closing in on 2,000 crores as electrical and automobile certain spare parts dealers. It's a fantastic thing to see how they've grown. We had Mr. Parshuram of Kappa Electricals having the COSMA Ratna Award. He has done human service for the industry and also started exports way back in 2007. We had Mr. Talsera of Pyrotech from Udaipur who got the COSMA Gaurav Award, and he's also been a huge star, R&D specialist in the industry. And then we also recognized for COSMA Sitara, Mr. Binod of L-Measure, a person who's really strived over decades serving the control panel industry. So similarly, we have COSMA News magazine, which we bring out every Elekrama. We integrate and work closely with other associations like EMA and so on and so forth. We have released a book called Uncommon Entrepreneurs, and this book has got the story of 10 of our members, how they grew from where they were to where they are, and how they have contributed to the industry, which so serves as a big source of inspiration for so many people in the industry. We participate in exhibitions, export promotion support, R&D support, cross-referencing member data as what is required, and entrepreneurial mentoring. So a lot of things which is possible when we come together to grow together. So very quickly, the slides of the release of the Uncommon Entrepreneurs which took place. Now we will be of course participating in Elekrama. We have a memorandum of understanding signed by several organizations like Tata, Nexark, EEPC, so on and so forth. We have got a new website which is cosmaindia.com. A lot of information about COSMA is available there. We have a YouTube channel for COSMA where all our webinars are put there. A lot of educative material is available for those of you who would like to go and have a look. So this was the COSMA Awards function. It was about 2 years back, which happened in Bangalore. And then we have the COSMA EMA collaboration, then L&T Baroda visit, L-Measure Bangalore visit, ABB came forward and we had a huge seminar in Bangalore. We have Diwali get-togethers, particularly in Mumbai. The LV Switchgear division, it was, I'm glad to share that EMA is the forerunning organization of electrical and electronics manufacturers in India, and they have recognized COSMA as a subdivision for control panel and switchgear manufacturers. So there is a lot of COSMA EMA meet which happens, and industry institution interaction also happens. There's a Vishwaniketan institution in Mumbai, outskirts of Mumbai, where we have a industry institution collaboration. Our secretary Sriram Joshi, his father, who started the panel building division, has released a book on his journey as a panel builder. We have had a lot of outings together. This was one of the board of directors meeting which took place in Lonavala, in one of the bungalows of our member Madan Dodeja of Vashi Electricals. 2022 COSMA Ratna Award went to Baduria. I happened to be a judge for COSMA Gaurav, and then COSMA Sitara we had Vijay Patil of Legend who was given the award. So basically, we are always on a membership drive in COSMA for people from the industry to join us, because unity is strength. And that is something which really drives COSMA forward, and it is a matter of great gratitude that Eaton has brought us in here, recognized our presence, and gives us an opportunity to strengthen our bond with Eaton, which I'm sure will take both organizations, both institutions, a long way forward together. Thank you very much.